And this idea of getting on the same side of the table as them, having the discussion around, hey, like where could they actually come up with the funds, and let them come to you with ideas. Now, with a lot of the objection handling, we want to reframe, and basically the idea of reframing is to get them to see things from a different perspective or a different point of view. Now, with the money objection, what we're going to want to do is actually pre-frame the reframe. It's a little different than the other objections. We'll do other videos about those. This is just for the money objection. And basically, we want to tell them like, hey, look, at the end of the day, I can help with the investment, but not the commitment. So let me ask, like, are you committed to getting to XYZ result? Are you committed to getting that $50,000 a month recurring revenue in your business? You don't have to be. You can continue doing what you're doing. So why are you committed to doing this? And again, they're going to give you all the reasons why they're committed to doing it. So then explain, if you really want to do this, you know what's right for you. Is it actually a matter of having the funds required to do this, or is it a level of uncertainty that you have? And this is going to really get them to open up, because a lot of times people probably do have access to the funds. They're just a little bit nervous to actually make the investment. So if it does come down to, a level of uncertainty, we'll actually go through the other reframes here that I'll walk you through. But if it's really just, about the actual funds itself, this is where you might get into some of the options around payment options, right? So if I kind of scroll down here, a couple of different options that they could leverage would be, obviously, you always want to start with the full amount, whatever the prepay amount is. So if you have a 3-month program, that's $3,000 a month, and the prepay is $8,000, so they save $1,000, right? You just tell them, hey, the price is $8,000. Then you can kind of go through the options from there, which might look like a split pay. Maybe it's leveraging some type of funding partner or no interest credit card, so you can still get that cash up front. Or maybe you break down those payments even further, right? So maybe you have an option where they can spread that out over a couple of months, 3 months. Maybe they can split it over 6 months, and then there's maybe a little interest associated with that. I would encourage you to have some in-house financing options where people don't necessarily have to have their credit checked. Yes, you are acting as the bank, and no, I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole of understanding your cost of goods sold versus your cost per acquisition and making sure that you are profitable here. That's for a different video. This is just purely going through the options that